Welcome back everybody to my channel. My name is Exolite, as you now all hopefully know. Now this video I'm going to be talking about and explaining what I think should be Minecraft's next tier of gear. Now I want to say this quickly. Does Minecraft need a higher tier of gear? And that's a tongue twister, but no, they don't. I don't want to see them I don't want to see Netherite overtaken anytime soon, if ever. Okay? It took forever for diamonds to even get overtaken by Netherite, and even some people weren't even happy with it. And it's been what, ages that diamonds have been the top dog in the gear chain, but now it's Netherite. Now I want to talk about what I think could overtake Netherite, and this is what I think should overtake Netherite one day. If you've been following this channel recently, you will know I'm a huge fan of soul sand. I love what it brings to Minecraft's history and lore. I made an entire video on that, go check it out. But I think Minecraft's next tier of gear should be soul gear. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I know, I come up with the best ideas. No, I'm joking. Please don't think I have a big ego. Anyways, this piece of gear I'll get to the biggest piece of this later in the video, but right now I want to break down the first few statistics about this gear. Netherite gear has 12% more durability than diamond gear. Well, guess what? Soul gear has 21% more durability than Netherite gear. 21% durability. That adds up to 2,457 durability per piece. You know, you might call it overpowered, but I want soul gear to be the top dog and never get overtaken, alright? Not like diamonds and Netherite now has. Now, for reference, Netherite gear has about 400 less than that, with 2,331 durability. Now, Netherite gear has only 1% more toughness per piece of armor. Well, guess what? With this new soul gear that is going to look absolutely fire, I want this thing to look good. I can't design these things, alright, but I think it would look fantastic, having a nice blue tint to it for kind of representing soul fire, you know. I think it would look really good. I think maybe it could give off kind of soul particles. Who knows? I think it could be really cool. The armor will have 2 more toughness than Netherite per piece. Remember, I just dropped my pen here that I'm checking out my notes with, but each Netherite piece of equipment has 1 more toughness than diamonds. Well, guess what? That means soul gear has 3 more toughness than diamonds per piece, making it the strongest gear in the game, obviously. And I think it could be really cool, and yeah, that definitely could seem a little bit overpowered, and this entire gear is going to seem a little bit overpowered, but that's kind of what it's meant to be, overpowered. I think Mojang could maybe change out and update, maybe add some new mobs, maybe add some stronger mobs to Minecraft. I love a challenge, maybe add some stronger mobs for late game players, so that way soul gear can actually have a challenge when wearing it. Like for Netherite gear, the only major challenge you're going to be having is the Ender Dragon and Wither and the new Warden coming out in 1.17. Let's talk about weapons. I want to talk about specifically the sword and the axe, because there's nothing special about the other ones. I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to talk about the sword and how much damage it will deal to an enemy. Well, guess what? This is definitely going to seem a little bit OP. I want to hear what you guys think about this, but the sword is going to deal a whopping 10 hearts a hit. Meaning, that could bring with someone with 0 armor, that could bring their health all the way down halfway. Now then, it could bring it down even more if you hit him a second time and instantly kill them. That means a zombie can die in 2 hits. You don't have to have a critical hit. You can kill them in 2 hits with this sword, if I am correct. Hopefully I'm correct. But an axe will deal 12 hearts of damage. 12! Alright, that's going to probably be a weapon of choice for most people. I like the sword. I know a lot of people like the axe, but I think it's slower or something. I don't use the axe in Minecraft. I pretty much only use the sword, so I don't know. But I do know the axe is good for PvP, and I see a lot of people use it on Java Edition. I play Bedrock Edition, so I don't know if, like, it's a big thing here. But, yeah, let's move on to the how fast will a pickaxe mine cobblestone. I used cobblestone because it's the block most people mine. I wanted to use this as a example and as a testing subject for how fast this pickaxe is going to mine. Now let's look at the netherite pickaxe. I calculated this. I don't know if it's right. I did my best to get it as close as possible, but a netherite pickaxe will break cobblestone in 1.10 seconds. That's an estimate, okay? Just an estimate. 1.10 seconds. It can mine cobblestone. Now, for the soul pickaxe, another thing. It might seem a little bit OP. 0.80 seconds. 0.80 seconds. That's 0.30 seconds less. Again, 0.30 seconds less. It would be 0.30 seconds less than a netherite pickaxe. That is equal, if I'm correct, it is equal to an efficiency 3 netherite pick. That is crazy. And I think that's the most overpowered thing about this gear, in my opinion. But I still think it could be really cool. And I guess if you put efficiency 5 on it, it'd probably break within it. You'd be in like creative mode. You'd be a god among everything at that point. But I want to bring in what is my favorite point about this. And it's that it will add a new mechanic to the game. You know what mechanic it adds? A new mechanic called soul gathering. Yes, I did get inspiration for this from Minecraft Dungeons. You see in the background gameplay here, in Minecraft Dungeons, when you kill a mob, occasionally it will drop souls, which is used to power certain artifacts. Well, guess what? That's essentially what happens here. Because a new enchantment is going to be added to the game, which I'm not sure what's going to be called. It's just called Soul Enchantment at the moment, and it will add a special ability for the weapon if enchanted. Now, it can only be enchanted on the axe or the sword, okay? It cannot be enchanted on any of the other things, because if you're attempting to enchant this on a gardening utensil, because I can't say that word on YouTube, you need to get your priorities straight. But it's going to definitely add a new mechanic to the game, and I think it could be really cool. I think it could be a pretty cool mechanic, and possibly power up the weapon. I don't know how it's going to power up the weapon. Maybe it can increase damage. You all can figure that out in the comments, whatever. Tell me your suggestions. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. We're running out of time here at the end of the video, so I guess I should get my outro in. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, consider subscribing. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this so-called soul gear. I think it'd be really cool. That's it for the video, guys. And I will. Wait a minute, that's not how it goes. You know how it do be, though. And I will. See you then.